Joe, it's really great to see you here at EFI Connect, and tell us about the new structure that you're working under.
Well, I'm really excited about it, this new structure with eProductivity software, or EPS. Personally, I'm thrilled to have just the whole software part of the business kind of come off as one piece, right? I think that it's going to mean really good things in terms of an investment back into the software, as opposed to having to serve a more diverse set of products and a wider organization.
Right, so one of the things that we'd like to know about is what it is that you're actually representing, because it's a very distinct offering from EFI that goes into the e-commerce arena.
Right, well, you and I have been around the web-to-print or print e-commerce block for a long time, and I've been working with MarketDirect Storefront for a long time now, and I've always been really impressed with MarketDirect Storefront in terms of its continuing development. But really, I think today, in today's marketplace, you've got a mature marketplace, first of all, when it comes to print e-commerce. It's been around a long time. And so those late adopters are really in that small to medium-sized business space, and they're wondering what to do, or they're getting started with low-cost options that are out there. And I would certainly put MarketDirect Storefront in that low-cost arena in terms of offerings. But what's unique about MarketDirect Storefront versus other low-cost offerings is that where they are going to limit you, they only go so far. They're low cost because they have limited functionality. With MarketDirect Storefront, you've got just an incredible cost to value ratio at that low investment, but it's also a stepping stone to whatever vertical or whatever size business you need to grow to. We've got MarketDirect Storefront in small 1- and 2-person shops, all the way up to Fortune 500 printers.
That's excellent. So do they have to have existing EFI software of some sort in their shop, or can they bring this up as a standalone offering in their shop?
No, they don't. That's another thing that makes MDSF really unique in that lower end in terms of an investment point for print e-commerce, is that it can work as a standalone on its own, but it also integrates natively with all the EFI, ERP, and MIS systems. Right? Also with Fiery controllers, and that's a continuing partnership, with the separation of EFI and EPS that's going to continue, right? EFI is going to be one of our biggest partners, and that's a great relationship that we're looking forward to continuing.
Okay, that's actually a huge advantage in the market. So in doing this, it supports and correct me where I'm wrong on this, so it would support a web-to-print with existing branded customers that are unique to that, so for the stickiness of it, but it also provides an open e-commerce capability?
Absolutely, and especially these days. I mean, it really has traditionally been more of a B2B play, although we have plenty of customers doing business-to-consumer retail sites through MarketDirect Storefront today. But even this year, we're rolling out new frameworks, new storefront themes that are great for that B2C environment, and have those search features and other e-commerce features that you really expect in a B2C versus a B2B kind of a program.
So this is sold again, as is the EPS model, through resellers, and it's also supported in terms of a relationship with the EPS group. Describe how that support post-installation works.
Post-installation, whether EFI is working with our customer directly, or we're working through any of our great OEM digital printing partners that resell MarketDirect Storefront, EFI is providing frontline technical support and typically providing implementation services as well, although we have several partners that have ramped up their capability to add value with implementation services and business analysis services on top of that. So they play the role of our customer in the implementation on their behalf.
Can you name a couple of the larger players that are reselling this technology, so that the people who've adopted those from those other companies understand that this is a tool that's available to them?
Sure, some of our partners?
Yes.
Absolutely, well, all the big guns in terms of digital print OEMs. Ricoh is a great partner, Konica Minolta, Xerox, and Canon. And they have their resellers as well, but we typically funnel that business through the OEMs. And when they're able to add that kind of value with implementation services and playing the role of the customer, that's great. I want all of my customers to be able to take advantage of that kind of service, because with web-to-print, print e-commerce, really any business software, the implementation is more than half the equation. I could tell you everything I want to about all the features and how it's going to work for you and do everything great for you, but it's really about the implementation and getting up to speed quickly as possible and making money.
Joe, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Just one last question for you. How important is it for a printer in these times going forward to be in the web space, making their print services available to their customer base?
Well, that's a funny question. I was thinking about this earlier today over at the lab for our Radius ERP system, which plays in the packaging space. And of course, MarketDirect Storefront integrates with it. And I was thinking about the packaging space, and of course, everybody's going to be ordering their packaging this way. It's only a matter of time, so it's critical. If you're not online, you're not in the game, right?
Well, we're going to end it with that, and let's hope people get online. Thanks a lot for your time, Joe.